Tell a friend to tell a friend. That do it all hollers in. And we're back with another NBA 2K25 next gen build video. And one of my subscribers asked me for a sharpshooter at the small forward position. And y'all already know, man, I'm going to show my subscriber love when they ask me to create a build. I'm going to create it to the best of my ability. So you have to think about a sharpshooter, right? So with a sharpshooter, you need a high mid-range and a high three, around 88 for both of them. So that right there alone will take away from the build. And you have to keep your perimeter defense a little bit lower than what you want to, so you can get the name. But we're going to give you a good build right here. The build can do pretty much everything on the court, so make sure you watch the video to the end so I can show you how I created this masterpiece. Choose the handle of your choice and the jersey number of your choice. Let's get it, man. But before going further, you already know what time it is. If you don't know, now you know. It's like button time, and I need you guys to go down there, hit that like button, get this video to 100 likes. And if you haven't already, hit the link in the description to join the Discord. Hit the link in the description to follow me on Twitch. As you can see, we are going small forward position, like I said. Now, me personally, I would take the height down to 6'6" and get a little bit more out of the build, but we did 6'7" because we always doing 6'6", 236 on the weight, 6'7" on the wingspan, so we can get that 89 3-point shot. But let's get into it. So we're going to start with the finishing. Yes, this build does have some finishing, but I'm not saying you are a slasher, but you will have some finishing ability, right? So with the close shot, it's going to go up to a 73, which is good enough to get you paint prodigy on bronze, as you can see. As far as the layup, we want to always try to get that up to a 70. If we can't, that's fine, but a 70 layup is pretty good, because you will miss layups on this game. As far as the driving dunk, we're going to go 75. I think that's the sweet spot this year, man, for the driving dunk. I tried something in the 60s and it just wasn't enough. Even with the standing dunk, that 60-something driving dunk was not it. As far as the standing dunk, we're going to get that to a 72. Y'all know me, standing dunk is very important. You want to have that on your build, right? So the post control is going to go up to a 49 on its own, so we're going to take that up. And we're going to go down to the physicals, right? So we want to have decent speed on the build. Keep in mind we 6'7". So we got an 80 speed. I think that's a pretty good number. And we're going to max the agility out so we can move around a little bit better on defense. That's a pretty solid number in my opinion. If we can get more, we probably would try to get it to an 85, but of course, we wanted to do what we need to do to get the name. And this build is not going to be a sharpshooter. It's going to be a sharpshooting wing, which I really like that name, man. Strength, we're going to get that to an 84. Okay. And the vertical, now you don't have to have the vertical up, but vertical is very important this year. So we want to try to get it to a 70 or somewhere around a 70, and that's what we got. It's going to help us with our badges, like we're going to have enough high flying denier. We got rise up right there. We also have poster rise, so we're looking good with that. Now we come back up, as you can see, we do get rise up on bronze. We get area wizard on silver. We also get poster rise on bronze. We got layup, not layup, mixed master, but physical finish on this build. And we also have that paint prodigy badge. But let's go ahead and what this say, whatever. Let's go ahead and get it to the 3-point shooting. I was reading something on my phone. Okay, so with this build, we want to get the name sharpshooter, so we need at least an 88 on the mid-range shot and an 88 on the 3, right? So what I did was I took the mid-range shot, a 3-point shot to an 89, so we can get set shot specialist and we can get limitless range. Okay, so that's a good thing in my opinion, man, to have that on this build. That does allow you to go out there and be able to make some shots when you go beyond the 3-point line, and that's what you really want to do. You want to be able to get on the hash or something with this build and be able to shoot the lights out, man. That's your main objective with this build. You don't want to go out there trying to be a slasher with this build. You don't want to go out there trying to be an ISO build with this build. You know what I'm saying? Like, that ain't your thing, man. Your thing is shooting it, catch and shoot, set shot specialist, limitless range, shifted shooter. Like, you want to go out there and do stuff like that, man. Don't be a hero, you feel me? So 64 on the free throw, you can change that if you want to. It's totally up to you. We just want to make sure we have some free throw on the build so we can go out there and make some free throws in the rec or in career. But let's go ahead and get it to the south. But before we do, I need you guys to do me a huge favor, right? Go down there, hit the like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that share button, and let the video play to the end, because that will push the video to the recommended page. I already know that, man. So you want to make sure that you do that for your boy, man. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate it if you guys can do that for me. But with the playmaker, right? So we want to have good passing. Now 75, I even have him build with a 71, right? A 71 pass is not bad, to be honest with you guys. 75 is not bad at all. but we're going to take this to a 78 so we can get that versatile visionary. We want to be able to pass good with this build. I know passing this year it seems bad, but it's just that the interceptor need to be nerfed a little bit. I can say that, man. The interceptor badge is so crazy this year. If you don't have interceptor on your build, man, you doing something wrong, man. You know what I'm saying? For the ball handle, we're gonna go ahead and get that to a 77. Keep this in mind. You're not a person that's going to be dribbling with this build, okay? You got the point guard, you got the shooting guard, then you're the third person that can dribble. Like, you're not going to be the primary or secondary ball handler, so no need for having super high ball handling speed or ball or whatever. You got some, just in case you get the ball, you want to dribble a little bit, you can still do that. You got a strong handle just in case somebody bump you with the movement enforcer. And if you don't have that strong handle badge, they're going to make you pick your dribble up. But with this build, you don't have to pick your dribble up, but you still might pick your dribble up because it's a little bit low. But at the same time, you still can get to the rim if you want to, and that's what you want with this build. Okay, let's go to the defense. So with the defense on this build, keep in mind we want to have the name Sharpshooting in our build. We don't want two-way sharp, and you know, to avoid getting the name two-way sharp, I couldn't take my interior defense up too high. You can take it up a little bit higher than this, but you can't take it to that 74, and I really wanted that 74 to get you guys post lockdown, but that would change the build name to a two-way, and we didn't want to change the build to a two-way. Now with the shot blocking, we do have a 74 shot blocking. I at least want you guys to be able to block some shots. Now you can change all that if you want to. If you want to go 6'6" and get more three-point shooting, you can do that, but your wingspan is going to go down, and that means your block is going to go down. So if you go 6'6" and you want more three-point shooting, you're going to suffer on the shot blocking, and we didn't want to suffer on the shot blocking at the small forward position. You know, this is a build that, you know, I think sharpshooter should be at the shooting guard position. But, you know, my subscriber be one builds at a certain position, and I totally understand, okay? Now, with the perimeter defense, keep in mind, we don't want to change it to a two-way sharp. So, we couldn't take the perimeter defense up as high as we would like. Most people would like it around an 85. And I totally understand that, but at the same time, you can't do that and keep the name that we want for this build. We don't want to change to a two-way sharp. We want sharpshooting wing. Simple as that, okay? But we do get some good badges, man. We got challenge in there, on ball menace, pick dodger, move enforcer, and we have all ball pest, so that's pretty good. As far as the steal, we're gonna go ahead and get that up to an 85. An 85 steal is, you know, pretty much what you can get. You can get it to an 88, but you can't get it to a 91. So we're not even gonna worry about that. Then you don't have no space to get it to a 91 when you get your +5 or whatever. So we're gonna be good with that. Now rebounding, y'all know how I feel about rebounding. So you're at the small forward position, so I wanted to make sure that you got silver rebound chaser. So we got 80 defense and we got a 68 on offense. Okay, that's what we got for this build, man. Pretty solid build in my opinion, but let's go ahead and get to the shades up. Are you ready? Because guess what? I do not clickbait. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Now, like the shades up, Shane Battier, OG, and Lou Dort. Okay, so the build is a different name this year, man. We don't have pure sharpshooter, but we got sharpshooting wing, and I really like that name. But that's a build, and I'm out of here, man. Charge!